them. I didn't want to go to heaven anyway.
Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to episode 12 of Beer League Sports Banter. I'm your host, Jordan Laustel. To my right, as always, just lounging is Lee McLeod. And to my left, as always, it's Warren Douglas. Okay, tonight we're going to get into...
your tits?
We all have tits.
Oh, yeah, but we don't show them off.
No, I try to cover them up, much overly. So tonight we're going to try to get into some NHL playoffs, kind of look at how our brackets are looking. We're going to do our douchebag of the week. Quick little MMA thing with Conor McGregor announcing his retirement today.
News.
Yeah, it was crazy news. Also,
Shocking.
Breaking news on Beer League Sports Banter.
number one trending topic on social media. It's crazy. Also, we're going to do a quick look at our AL East predictions, how they're holding up so far. I know we're only 2 weeks in, but I mean, hey, it's been
It's baseball to switch up.
Yeah. Love baseball.
Yeah, a little ball talk.
Not much else to talk about.
Yeah.
And a quick little thing with local sports and the SO Cup. So we're going to get right into her, folks. We're going to get into our playoff brackets and introduce our episode 12 guest. He wasn't a Twitter retweeter. He was a Facebook sharer because he doesn't have Twitter. He's not in the, up with the times. He's a Facebook fan. So let's welcome to the show, Chris Kradovill.
We're expanding to Facebook now.
Facebook. Oh, hey,
go.
Chris.
That's the only thing I ever do is
Holding on
share
there you
everything
go.
on Facebook.
Welcome to the show, bud.
Thanks, buddy.
Good to see you.
So you're going to have to talk loudly because we don't have microphones or anything like that?
That's fine with me. You know, I can yell and
Yeah, I
scream.
do.
Loud. Good people are loud.
So
Designated team color at every...
Oh, man.
tell us a bit about yourself, Chris.
Oh, shit.
Your favorite sports teams, your whatever.
My favorite, I guess, baseball team, obviously, is the Toronto Blue Jays. Favorite NHL team, fuck you, Lee, is the Toronto Maple Leafs.
more people say fuck you to this league.
Yeah,
Everybody has the same.
pretty much the whole world. Other than Ontario folk.
I don't know.
Good for you.
Huge Rider fan. Right?
Definitely a huge Rider fan.
Yeah.
Got the tattoos to prove it.
That's it?
And Saints.
Saints?
NFL.
Oh, goodness.
We'll get in the NFL next week.
It's got to be in the Kradovill blood.
Big
Yeah,
draft.
it
The big
is.
draft we got
For
coming up.
sure.
Yeah, we will.
NFL draft next week. We are diving into that hard. I wanted to do it this week, but we had a little stall, so we're gonna wait a week. So
Yeah.
you guys gotta wait.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good. We'll dive into
Guys
it
like
hard.
me and Warren have to do a bit of research on it.
Oh,
You guys aren't the only ones then.
We're-
Thank God I wasn't here
we're
for that.
ready.
Yeah.
Or he's
ready
probably
for
got
it.
prop bets down.
Oh, I got my own draft board made out. I'm ready to go here. I can't wait for 2 weeks here. I think it's April 28th. It kicks
Invite
off.
your other cousin next week.
Hey, that's a good idea. We'll get Josh on there for sure. All
A
right.
little Saints talk, yeah.
Let's get
Yeah,
into
he'll be all over that.
NHL playoffs here, guys. We're going to get into our brackets and kind of how they're looking and any surprises that have shown up in the NHL.
Is that an error? I don't know. Is that an error? No, it is an error. Oh, no.
Your shirt is not nicely.
It really accentuates your boobs.
I know. It's from '99, so I was a little. Oh, yeah, sorry, talking to me. Hey,
Are
sir,
you
yeah,
on
closing down here? You just close down, sir. We don't need right now. If I need
Just need to put a sweater on.
You pushed the button for Siri to talk. You did it again. Just hit this. Just stop.
I was gonna tell him. Get her back here. Where's Siri? Okay. Anyways.
Okay, into our playoff brackets.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
So we're going to start with the Eastern Conference like we did last week. We're going to start with 1 versus 8. Let's go Capitals, Flyers. Capitals are up 3-0 on Flyers.
Flyers are looking hopeless.
Oh my God, just looking pathetic.
I agree.
I got nothing. Move
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I had Caps in 4
Let's go.
myself.
Yeah, well,
You check the tape. I had Caps
I think I gave Philly a game, but I'm regretting that. But I don't not wasting time on
Yeah,
that.
If they're getting
That's
embarrassed like that, they
City
might
Sacky
come
last
back
week.
and steal
Yeah.
one.
Maybe.
Yeah, where's Ferg from that? The guy right here last week, where's he called him to win at time?
Crying in his beard.
Probably,
he's defending him on Twitter and Facebook right now.
Really? What's he defending?
That hit from behind.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
not
not their play.
Wasn't that bad.
Just the hit from behind,
Yeah.
yeah. The fact that they're down 3-0, yeah, he didn't defend that. Okay.
No.
Well, that's good. Anyway.
Okay, Penguins Rangers. Penguins are up 3-1 as of today.
2-1.
No, 2-1.
2-1.
Right,
Yeah.
sorry, 2-1.
They won 3-1.
They
yeah.
won 3-1.
So you're right on something,
Yeah.
number-wise.
So
yeah.
I had Penguins in 6.
As did I.
Chris?
Oh yeah, Pens. I don't know how long, but I got
Oh,
the
you
Pens.
got the Pens?
I had the Rangers in, I forget what it was, 6 or 7 or something. But
So they still got a shot.
But yeah, they got Murray back tonight. He played pretty good.
Played
and,
good, yeah.
They're done with his Sakov project, and I was kind of holding fate that he'd play the whole series, and if you got Lundqvist versus him, who you can take in 7. So, but Murray's back. Fleury, I just don't know what the word is on him.
Yeah, they just said he wasn't ready today.
He
so,
practiced
yeah.
today. He's been practicing full, which is weird. Like, how can you practice full but not play a game full? It's not like you're a player where you're taking hits. Like, you're just still taking shots in
I
practice,
know,
right?
yeah.
I don't know what the story was with him.
If the other guy's doing good, all right, though, you don't want to rush him back.
But they just put Murray in for the first time, though, tonight, right?
Right,
They
but
had Zakov the past few weeks.
I'd be taking Fleury over Zakov or Murray any day of the week.
Any
so
day,
if
yeah.
he's practicing, I don't see why he's not.
Maybe
ready
he's
to
just
play.
not quite ready.
Give him another
I
day
don't
of
know,
practice.
maybe they're
but
going half speed of practice
Yeah.
when they're shooting on him.
I can see that, but well, if he
Could
comes
be.
back,
I don't know.
I don't know.
if he comes back,
I don't
it
know
changes
about
the
it.
series. But I don't know. I still think I'm still sticking with my word. Even though I'm down 2-1,
They did have Malkin come back today for the Pens. Eh?
Yeah, well, yeah, he
He
played
played better without him.
They did.
Well,
Seem to.
they threw him into third line because they didn't want to screw up their top 6, which is pretty good on
Smart.
them. I don't know how much. I haven't checked the numbers. How much he played on what line? And I'm sure he played first power play units.
Well,
But,
of course. Yeah, you wouldn't play
Yeah.
the point, right?
but yeah, him back helping, and if they do get Fleury back, well then it's a different series, and who knows? Anything can happen. It's gonna be a good one though. It'll be like a Chicago St. Louis series.
Let Malkin finish up here.
1 point, -1.
How many minutes? Got that in front of you?
On here.
Click that
Well,
over button.
what kind of app do you
there we
use,
go.
Warren? How do you not have the minutes?
TSN
in front of
website.
you? TSN is
13
awesome.
13
minutes.
minutes. That's not very
Yeah,
much.
see, that's,
That's
Yeah.
pretty good, like, stats for 15 minutes, though.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it
it's like
must have been all straight power
yeah,
play.
power
time.
play assist probably is. So yeah, that's pretty much what you. Which
They
is
did
good.
get a minus,
I mean,
so.
in a way, that's a blessing in disguise. If you can have a Malkin on your third line
Yeah,
and still have
throw
2
one
lines
halfway.
deep, and
Yeah.
plus him on your third
That's
line, like
crazy,
you have
yeah.
3 really good lines. So that's not a bad strategy by old Sullivan there.
So Panthers and Islanders. I had Islanders in 5, which is looking okay right now.
I got Panthers in 7, so.
Still got a shot at
Alright,
that. Lee, what do you have?
I forget the games, but I had Panthers in. I don't know. It wouldn't be less than 6. I know for sure. So
Yep.
say Panthers in 6. I guess. I
Sure.
don't know. I don't know the top of my head.
So there's still a shot for that. Chris, who you got?
I got the Isles.
Islanders?
Yeah. I don't know how many games. I don't
That's
break
fine.
it down for that for me.
Yeah,
That's
doesn't
fine.
really matter.
Yeah.
Big series winner is good enough. You don't
Yeah,
have to get
exactly.
the games down.
You want more than that? I should have did a lot more homework before
Yeah.
I showed up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should have told you the show is intense. Man. Super intense.
Just pick a winner of a series
Yeah.
or half.
You
You don't
the
need
perfectionist like
yeah.
Lee McLeod.
That's right.
We don't need games down to a T. Yeah.
So Lightning and Red Wings. I had Lightning in 5. Looking okay for that.
As did I.
I'd have to look back, but I know that one went 7 I had, but I'm going to say that I can't even remember. I think I had Tampa Bay in 7, I think. So.
I think Ferg had Red Wings in
Yeah,
7.
he
It
did.
was one of you
Red
two
Wings?
had Red Wings.
Okay,
I
you
can't
must
remember.
have the Red Wings. I'm sorry, I threw away my bracket, so I'm kind of fighting in the blind here. But I know I going 7s is be close series. I think I had Tampa Bay coming on top. So
That's been a vicious series
Yeah.
for 2 teams that
for
aren't
2 teams
really,
in the East.
yeah, that aren't known to have any kind of a
Detroit's
fighter
had some
anywhere
pretty
near.
gritty series in the past, but
Yeah,
That's
that was
Tampa Bay, Detroit, like
Yeah.
where's that come from?
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you expect that out of the West, right? Like, you
Yeah.
expect guys to beat the shit
Yeah.
out of each other in the West, but you don't expect Tampa Bay.
Or a rough team like a Boston or a Philly. Having
Yeah.
that kind of
Yeah, exactly.
You know, Tampa Bay, Detroit, they don't really have any
No.
goons, so to speak.
Nobody goes out and says, "Wow, that's Zetterberg. He's
Yeah.
scary."
Yeah.
That's who Christ.
Looking for
Steve
retirement
Stamkos.
Zetterberg.
Yeah.
I know Stamkos isn't playing, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that's crazy. that series is turning like that, but it's crazy for the good. I think
exciting,
I
yeah.
love playoff hockey.
Yeah.
Easy.
Moving on,
On to the West.
On to the West. Dallas in 5 I had.
West was one.
I got Dallas sweeping it.
So you're wrong.
I know I gave Dallas 6. So I got Mini winning 2. They won 1 the other night. I think you might squeak another out. So I think we were right on that one. I know
Stars.
I know my team here.
How do you feel about your team's play in the last
Oh,
game? I know you wanted to.
Last night was absolutely fucking brutal. Don't get me started on that because I'm
Well,
gonna
you
say,
wanted me to.
Yeah.
You
No, I don't. I said before the show that I would go off on them, but I don't want to. So I'm gonna let it slide.
Never hold your-
I'm gonna ignore the poor performances by numerous guys, including Jamie Benn. He did not show up. You guys all think I'm fucking.
You must not have blown.
Oh yeah, Jamie Benn guys. Let's just talk about Jamie Benn. Jamie Benn was absolutely brutal last night, as well as the rest of the team. Like I couldn't find anything. Well, Patrick Sharp actually.
Yeah, Sharp 2 goals. First 2 goals.
Yeah, that was the only thing that I seen out of that game that was any good. Scott, the young defenseman, he looked eons beyond what Jordy Ban, Goligoski, Klingberg gave us. So basically, you can say Scott's our #1 defenseman now after that
Is
game.
Jordy
but
Ben really that good anyway?
Jordy Ben sucks. He should not be in
Yeah,
the
Toto has Lee about Jordy Ben. Just hates him. Just hates Jordy.
But I mean, you gotta give the hand job to him while you're blowing Jamie, right?
He's a #8 defenseman on most teams.
Jordy, get out of here.
Jordy Ben is a #8 defenseman on most teams. He should not even. Chris Russell was out of the lineup for. He must have had something wrong with something. So basically,
Sagan's out too.
Sagan was out too, yeah.
Yeah.
But Russell on D was out, so Jordy Ben got into the game, his first game out of the playoffs, and he proved that he should be in the press box every night, which is where he should be. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to go off on them because I think we have a lot of Dallas Stars fans out there that like us, so I'm not going to rip.
It's because our Twitter account just floods Dallas Stars
Yeah,
stuff.
but Klingberg was absolutely awful, and
Maybe let him
on a
look
side note,
terrible.
Nick Lidstrom, the scout for the Swedish World Cup team, was in attendance last night, and he's seen Klingberg's performance,
Must have been
and
pressure.
if I was Nick Lidstrom, I would be like, yeah, that's why you weren't in our top 6 when we picked the team, and there's a good reason for that. He's a long ways from being a...
Got potential.
Oh yeah, he definitely has potential, but from being an all-around good defenseman, he's a long ways away.
He's no
Offensively,
Carlson.
he's similar to Carlson already. Carlson is awful defensively, and Klingberg is bad defensively. So basically,
You
They're-
just say stuff
they're
to
pretty
fuck
close to the
people
same.
up.
Well, yeah.
but yeah,
Oh my god.
but they
I thought that was
definitely
coming eventually, dude.
Oh.
they need a better performance
So bad.
coming up here in Game 5.
He
So
didn't buy the size. I figured so.
I think
Okay.
Hey.
Blues Blackhawks.
Blue Blackhawks.
I got Blues in 6, and they're up 3-1 as of
What just
tonight.
happened? No, they just won.
Yeah,
they just won.
They just pulled it off.
What'd you have?
I had Chicago at 7, I
Ooh,
believe.
they got to
Yeah.
come back pretty hard
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
a
Chris.
rough road.
Blues.
Yeah.
Blues. So at the end of this game, Andrew Shaw jumped Alexander Steen, jumped and started a bit of a line brawl. Patrick Kane picked on Brian Elliott.
Yeah, he would do that. The goalie. Yeah, he's not a cab driver. He may as well pick the goalie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the fucking guy.
Allegedly.
How that guy bothers
Well,
me.
that wasn't allegedly.
No, that was not alleged. That one. The sexual assault was allegedly, but the cab driver was plain and clear. He punched him out. But that's how tough Patrick Kane is. Yeah, he picked on the goalie and the cab driver, and yeah, whatever. And go on.
So
So
you're saying goalies are pussies?
They're not as tough
look
as
at me. Do I look like a pussy? And does he look like a pussy?
they're not as tough as a regular player.
Yes,
but
we are.
come on, really?
I had other
Jesus,
people fight my
come
best.
on.
Clarify.
For
Down
sure.
a position player that's not an equipment that weighs 80 pounds. Like,
Ducks
come
to
on.
Nashville.
No, I thought. Okay, we're done. Good thing we're done.
Yeah, Ducks Nashville. I had Ducks in 6, and they're down 2-1 now, eh?
I had Ducks in 5.
Yeah, that's
Not looking good.
That's pretty much impossible.
Although they played pretty good tonight.
Yeah, well, it was
Yeah.
3-0 last night, so
I
they
think it
won.
finished that. Yeah, it finished that way.
Okay.
It started Anderson tonight, so that's a big little boost for the team. Maybe switching it up a bit.
Yeah, they had Gibson the first
Gibson
two, right?
looked a little weak. Well, I mean, not really weak, but he didn't. Nah, I don't know.
He didn't look good last playoffs, right? It was Anderson that carried him. They tried Gibson
Yep.
to start last playoffs, and
Anderson.
yeah.
Well, they need to. It was a
Just been
must win for him tonight
Yeah.
for sure.
So
Anyways.
go with Anderson, switch it up. So
You had the
hopefully,
Ducks.
Yeah, I had the Ducks.
I had the
did
Ducks.
too.
yeah. So we've all had Ducks. So if Nashville wins, that's pretty. It could happen. Like,
That'll bust a lot of people's
it's,
playoffs.
if Rene can play all world the way Rene is capable of playing, like he's arguably top 3 in the league in goaltending.
Yeah.
I don't think too many people would argue that.
Well, that's the thing you look at when you look at the start of the series. You look at the team.
not
You just think Anaheim's going to
The
steal
King's
home,
still
but
the king, though. When he wants.
Yeah. Lundqvist is, like,
He's
to
here,
start the
man.
season, I would have Price, Lundqvist, Quick, Rene, like, it's,
Rene's
Top
in the
three,
top
four.
5 though.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
easily.
Top five.
Yeah,
He's-
so he
he's
can
an all-world goalie.
steal a series or steal a game, in which he seems to be doing. Except for tonight, he kind of.
Anderson is pretty good though. He can steal some games too.
Nashville's D, like fuck, they're
None.
a pretty good team. I don't know.
Yeah, Nashville is,
Like we got Shea Weber as one of your D men, you're sitting pretty good. And you got Rene if he decides to step up. Like
And
They're
Roman
just a solid
Josi.
all-around
yeah, I
team.
think people underestimate Nashville. Like, they might be able to pull this off actually now. The more guy actually thinks
I hope-
about it.
yeah. They were hot since the All-Star break, right? Like, you know.
Yeah, they turned it on pretty good.
And my favorite series, the one that I've enjoyed watching the most, I had Sharks in 7. And if last night's an indication, I might be right that it's going 7. I might not be right on who wins it, but man, that series excites me. Just big bruising teams going at each other with skill. I love it.
Fast.
hockey.
Yeah.
Oh man, what are you guys' brackets like?
I got LA in 6.
I had San Jose
That's
in. I don't even know. I had San Jose in probably 6 or 7.
Yeah, Chris.
I got the Sharks.
So let's hear your take on this, Chris. Sharks Kings. What are your points on this that you would, or what do you think is the defining point? Do you think Jones is the type of goalie that can beat Quick?
I don't think so, but I think what they have in front of them is going to be a different story than what Quick has in front of them.
Not much. I mean,
It's a hard-fought series. It's going to be an
Oh,
amazingly
it's
hard-fought
so-
series.
so
it's
much fun
old
to
school
watch.
hockey.
Yeah.
The
well,
way we all sit here and you guys played it, and I reffed it. You know, I loved it. Not this. Oh, this pansy just went and tried to go into the corner, and I just got beat in the corner. Now I'm gonna lay here like a little bitch.
yeah, yeah.
You know, old
Yeah,
school hockey.
These guys are hardcore for sure.
Yeah.
And that's what, to me, it's the series that I like watching the most. It's the one that.
I've been paying pretty close attention to Doughty in this series, and I don't think he's looked particularly great.
Oh, he won the game last night for him. San Jose had 2 power plays in the last 10 minutes of the game, and Doughty blocked about 4 shots in those power
If
plays.
you're watching the rest of the game, he's
It
got
doesn't
so many
matter.
turnovers.
If they score a power play goal with 8 minutes left, it's over. San Jose probably wins.
I'm not
But
saying Doughty
blocked-
isn't a really good D-man. I'm just saying he's not looking as good as he normally
What
does
about-
in this series.
Doughty actually made a pad stack save in last night's game.
that was the
Like-
same I was watching.
I understand
Yeah.
there's
He's
clutch
doing
moment
whatever
of the
it
game
takes
right
to win the
there,
game.
And Erik
And I know
Karlsson-
you're making that. There's no way Carlson goes to
I'm
do
not
that.
saying anything about Carlson. I'm
I
saying-
know that's what you're
Karlsson
leading up
said-
to.
He's
No,
sitting
I'm
on his
not.
fucking couch right now, so what does it
Actually,
even
they
matter?
have a-
Doughty's
no,
actually in the
golfing.
playoffs. Carlson is, he's
He's
golfing,
golfing.
and he's living it up right now. He
Yeah.
made his $8 million. He didn't do
He's
anything.
waiting to
He's
pick
on
up
the
his trophy.
playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he's having a
trophy.
good time.
I'm not leading. I wasn't leading Carlson.
Yes,
at
you
all.
were.
I was just
You were
saying.
totally trolling Doughty for Carlson.
Yes, he was.
100% you
Yes,
were.
for sure he was.
I was just
Well,
saying,
I didn't know
I've
he
been
was
paying
Doughty
close
doing
attention to him.
anything he says. Well,
And
that's
I've
because
seen lots of bad turnovers and stuff from him. That's all I'm saying. He's usually better than that.
All right.
We all have our bad games. We all have our good games.
It's Douchebag of the Week time, folks. Everyone's favorite segment. It's our favorite segment to talk about because it usually leads to people ranting and going off on stupid shit. So we've all went off on douchebags. Honestly, so many douchebags in the world. It's ridiculous.
the sports world, yeah, for sure.
Well, in the regular world,
People driving with the fucking fog lights on. Fuck you.
our prime minister. Honestly. Okay, so anyways,
Brian Dennis. God, that guy's a douche.
like,
Yeah, douchebag for sure. I can't believe he hasn't been nominated yet. How has he not been nominated? Justin Trudeau, you were a douchebag.
yeah.
You're not going to get an argument on
Honorary
anybody at this
douchebag.
table.
Or anybody in this province, yeah. Or the western provinces.
We'll just raise taxes. And Brad Wall,
Give it to
morons.
Quebec.
Yeah, we
Brad
love our
Walsh-
premier here.
He should really run for federal.
Well, he
God.
says he's not, but
He doesn't
anyways,
want to. It
no.
sucks.
I think he's just
Right.
pulling a play.
Sports.
Yeah.
Sports, okay.
Yeah.
You guys want top politics? We'll get into politics. Anyways, so we'll start with Doofy with our douchebag of the week. He can do his douchebag, and then we'll fucking go on from him.
Well, my douchebag of the week for the second time, Conor McGregor. Just tonight, actually, he apparently announced his retirement. Just said, thanks, it's been good, see ya. Like, didn't really say much about it. People were like, is this for real? And I think so far the biggest reason that has come out that he's announced his retirement is that he didn't want to do any of the press shit. Like, that's your job.
Yeah.
You get paid $1 million to go fight, but the 3 weeks or month before or whatever, you got to go and do a little bit of press. Who would complain about that? Like, what a fucking douchebag. This guy is just high on himself. You think he'd love being in the spotlight, but
Well, he loves the spotlight, huh?
it's good on. I'm not saying it's bad that he retired,
Yeah,
because
that's
whatever, if he wants to retire, that's up to him. But the timing on it, he was supposed to be the headline event for UFC 200. Nope, they got to find somebody else.
Yeah, we're going to touch on this
So-
a little bit more here after the douchebags. But.
For that reason, Conor McGregor, again, you sir are a douchebag.
Yeah, that's fair. No, not a bad douchebag for sure. My douchebag of the week is, I think he's the second time douchebag of the week. I don't know, maybe a Twitter write-in douchebag of the week before. We might have him. Anyways, it's Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel. He went out earlier this week or last week, trashed his rental house in Los Angeles. The homeowner on his checkout day or whatever went in and found cocaine and mushrooms laying around, and Johnny passed out. So he was also dropped by his agent after failure to take himself to rehab. His second agent in the past 365 days or whatever, past year, that's dropped him. Dropped by Nike as a Nike athlete, so that's you know,
Tiger Woods.
Bit of a hit.
Yeah.
bit of a hit, yeah. Well, it's a bad track record for Nike. Picking
And what's her name? The tennis
Douchebag of
player?
the week is
Ray
Sharapova.
Sharapova. But that was Lee picking Nike. That was a different.
Yeah, we could all tie that into
Yeah,
a night
yeah.
douchebag if we really wanted
And
to.
Nike creates douchebags.
also
pretty
today,
much.
the Dallas District Attorney announced it will present Johnny's assault case to the grand jury. So all this piled on to his initial shit show he ran earlier in the week. Look, Johnny Manziel, you're a running joke for basically everybody that follows sports nowadays. Look, man, you gotta. I know we do this show drinking booze, but we do it responsibly.
Most shit, except episode 1.
That's episode one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like a tax write-off.
Watch from, watch from 2 on.
Yes.
If you haven't tuned in yet, watch from 2 on.
Yeah. So
Oh, number 1 is our most views. Figure that out, right?
I do figure it out. They tune in and go, wow, these guys are loaded. I don't want to watch this anymore.
What a bunch of
Yeah. So, look, man, you just get your life straight. Check yourself into rehab. Find religion. Do whatever it is that you got to do. We're kind of sick of you turning in. Well, I mean, you've been a douchebag for a while, but if you get your life turned around and realize that there's more to life than partying all the time, then we can take you off this douchebag list. But for now, you're my douchebag of the week.
There's a couple quotes, not word for word, but he said that he doesn't think that NFL teams care that he goes out and parties all the time. Said he doesn't think they care. And he plans on playing in the NFL next year.
Yeah, he said today he said he's gonna try to figure his life out to be able to play next year.
Nobody wants him. Who
No.
the fuck wants that loser on their team?
Jerry Jones will.
No, he won't.
It'll be Bell.
If he goes into rehab and stuff, I could see somebody
He
taking
won't.
a chance on him.
His
But if he's
agent
not
gave him-
going to, he won't. Yeah.
His agent gave him the ultimatum today. Said, hey, go to rehab or
This
I'm
was
dropping
a few days
you.
ago, yeah.
Well, whatever, a few days ago. Go to rehab or I'm dropping you. He didn't want to go, so his agent dropped him. So
Yeah.
good on his agent. His agent is our non-douchebag of the week if you
That's
want to
right.
have one of them. Fuck, I'd cut that, yeah. I mean, he's not making any money. Yeah, get rid of that fucking guy.
Look, man, just get your life on track there. But if this turns into a life or death situation, it's no longer a joke type thing. So take care of yourself and get yourself checked in. Get your bad habits taken care of. So stop being a douchebag. Chris?
I'm gonna go back to when you guys, what was it, episode 10, 9, 10, with the friggin' MLB umpiring, baseball
Oh, yeah.
reviews.
That was-
Yeah.
I'm still going with that.
Yeah.
Why is there
A lot
so
of-
many reviews? Everything's on review. Safes, outs, whatever, the double play, takeout slide. I'm with
Slides.
you on that, Jordy. Under the umpire's discretion,
Yeah,
for sure.
shouldn't be reviewable.
Shouldn't be reviewable.
Mhm.
If he went 4 feet out of the, out of the way to take him out, yeah, okay, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
But if you're sliding into the bag like Batista did, yeah, okay, maybe he threw his hand out or whatever. But you're
Edwin
not,
should have been safe on that play.
Yo, totally.
There's no way to call that
You
a
know,
double
And
but
play.
game
like,
ends
was
like
the
that?
Astros-
Like, come
was it-
on.
the Astros game the next night?
Yeah,
Colby
Rasmus.
Rasmus,
Rasmus
yeah.
slide, yeah, end
You
of
know,
the game, same thing.
Like, if it's going to be coming down to that, run computers for everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is well.
As much as you can.
Yeah, if
You
you're
know,
gonna if coaches are gonna take it to that level where they want to review every
Yeah.
Well,
goddamn.
as
And
far as I'm
that's-
concerned, it's taken away from the game.
It
Oh.
is. It
Big
is.
time.
It's got me
slow
almost
burn.
checked out. I don't even
Yeah.
want to watch it anymore. Same with hockey and football. It's like, I don't even want to watch
Oh yeah,
it. It's going to be a review
NHL with
of
their
fucking
offside
play.
reviews.
The,
You know,
the offside reviews
Yeah.
and the fucking...
Let's freeze it, blow it up till
Yeah.
it's this big,
Yeah.
and then, oh, there's
So-
a half a millimeter, there's white ice there, it's an offside.
Come on.
Bite me.
yeah.
Give the linesman a few inches. Like, that should not be reviewed. If it's obvious, then, I mean, I don't know.
Look,
How
I
do you just...
I tweeted this on the weekend when the Jays were playing because Angel Hernandez was umpiring the Jays versus Boston, and Angel Hernandez is a god awful umpire who shouldn't be employed anymore.
Mm.
But I think balls and strikes should be computerized, but the rest of the game doesn't have to be
That's right.
Is
computerized.
that when Sanchez threw?
That was
That
when
night?
Price
No,
or
Batista
That
struck
was when
out.
Batista struck out with the ball.
It
that
was a couple inches
no, but
outside.
he
like,
called two
come
balls
on.
before that were closer to the plate than the one he struck out.
Well,
on.
I know.
So
But
how do you judge that? When
if you
there's
look at the strikeout cam, the ball 5 that was a little outside, that was a ball, was called the strike. He called it a strike. So Batista should have a good idea by then that, hey,
But he
it's
called
then
it
there's
nobody-
two others that were
I know, it's inconsistent. I know. I
That's
know
the
what
problem.
you're saying. I
That's-
know.
That's what I'm saying. If like every sport is worried about scoring, right? If you want scoring up in Major League Baseball like they do in hockey,
Yep.
if you have a consistent strike zone, what's going to stop scoring from going up?
Batters
Batters are going to know,
right, yeah.
pitchers are going to know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even a big baseball guy, but it only makes sense that have a legitimate strike zone. How can you can't blame the ump all the time either, because how the hell is he supposed to be?
Yeah, he's only
Yeah.
human, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
going to make mistakes.
mean,
a
every
100-mile-an-hour fastball
every
coming
ump's-
in and picks the
every-
corner.
or
Every ump's given like an inch or two each way. There's different umps, different. Yeah, whatever it is. They have different like ratios of where they're calling balls and strikes.
yeah,
So-
every
but as
zone's
long as they're
different.
consistent,
Yeah,
as
right?
long as they're
But
consistent.
Hernandez
Yeah.
was not
He-
consistent.
He's probably not a consistent ump. I
He's
know,
a terrible
I know he's not. I know.
So bad.
But,
They're so
yeah.
arrogant.
As much as you hate Batista, that was bad umping.
It was, I know, but okay, he swung a ball 4 that was 8 inches high. But okay, we won't get into that. We're not getting into that. I'm just saying it's too close to call.
All right.
Like it's too close
Yeah.
to take. You
So-
can't. I don't know.
Yeah. So
But it
your
doesn't matter. Who
douchebag
cares?
is-
I don't know if it's the MLB for the replays or the umpiring, but I'm just going to go with Major League Baseball
That's fair.
right now.
I think it's MLB. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
I think they're
they're in
douchey.
charge of
It's
the umps,
getting
too,
too
so.
far.
Well,
Like they started with the foul balls on home runs and stuff like that, and now it's getting this ridiculous with this fucking sliding to second and all this other crap. Like,
Well,
it's,
there's
it's
so
too
much with MLB that's douchey. Like you can't even stream a game on your phone to listen to AM 1190 on your phone to catch a Jays game. Can't do it because MLB owns the rights, and the only way you can do it is you can't listen on your
You
phone
can't.
to the radio.
Wow.
On AM 1190.
Yeah,
No.
The
you can
fuck
just
am I
listen to
supposed
AM
do all
11
spring?
to 90 on the radio.
Wow.
Anything over the
Because
internet.
they have
Oh,
streaming on
yeah,
the
but
internet.
if I'm on my in my truck, I can listen to AM 1190.
Yeah, just on
Okay.
that. But if you're
Oh.
if you're not,
If you're at the ball diamond and you want to listen to the game.
or if because the
So
only
what do you
place
do?
in
This is
Saskatchewan that
580
plays
FM,
AM
yeah.
1190 or that plays Blue Jays
You have
games
to
is
pay for
Wayward.
MLB streaming. radio.
Exactly.
Really?
Yes.
Jesus. Yeah,
So
see,
it's-
they're
And MLB's douchey in a lot of ways.
yeah, they're hurting in a lot of ways. They're the least rated sport, I think. Maybe
All right, Lee.
3/4 hockey. My douchebag just came up last night, and his name is Ryan White. So it's 4-1 Washington in the third. You're down 2-0 in the series, and all that melee happened when we talked about before with the hit and all the other crap. And he grabs somebody and gets himself a 10-minute misconduct and whatever. I mean, it's kind of his job to do that kind of thing, but I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is when he skated by the Washington bench and he was blowing them kisses, apparently, according to my favorite analyst in the world, Glenn Healy. I didn't actually see it, but Glenn Healy filled us in on CBC Sports. Check him out, Glenn Healy. He said that he was blowing kisses to the Washington bench. Like, you're down 4-1 in the game, you're down 2-0 in the series, you're about to go down 3-0 in the series, and you're blowing kisses to the opposing bench for, I don't know why, because you're getting blown out in the series and you look like an idiot. I just don't understand what you were getting at there, Ryan White. So, I mean, you're not a terrible player, you're in that borderline, not a goon, but somewhat skilled. You had 11 goals this year, so you're not a total goon back in the old day, what we call them. But don't do that, because that doesn't help you at all. Like, all that does is make your team. I know you're supposed to spark your team, but all that does is make your team look at you and be like, "Holy fuck! Like, why are you doing that? We're getting killed in this series, and we're pretty much dead."
Yeah, there's time and place.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
Well, and after the game, he said he'd be throwing the wristbands on the ice too, type of thing.
did he say that? I didn't see
Yes.
that. Jesus, what a guy.
Just
That makes it even
Like
worse.
those
You should've
wristbands
told
were
me
like
that.
in memoriam.
In memoriam.
Oh
of
yeah,
Schneider,
yeah, and they're white, so you couldn't even see them when
Yeah.
they scraped, clean the ice off.
Like,
I mean,
okay, throw stuff on the ice, but memorial wristbands.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just-
terrible.
yeah,
Classless.
yeah. I mean, different situation, Ryan White. I wouldn't have a problem with it if it was, if it was series was tied 1-1 and it was a 2-1 game or something, and you wanted to pump your team by blowing kisses to them. That'd be okay, but you guys are done. So, I mean, I don't get why you do that. So, for that reason, Ryan White, you're my douchebag of the week for pulling that move. That was just too much. That time of the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Nothing.
So we all agree on our douchebags. They're all
I got breaking news here.
Oh,
Banter Shaw. We
yeah.
were talking about him watching the end of the game there.
Well, for flipping
Flipping
off.
off officials and uttering homophobic remarks at the end of the game.
Oh.
You're classy.
Yeah.
What did he say? What did he
So
say?
you just
call
added
people-
number
Yeah,
5
the F word,
douchebag
yeah.
of the week
Yeah.
is
So
Andrew Shaw.
we have an additional douchebag of the week
Yeah,
so-
for our poll.
We were contemplating throwing him in there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Really
were
are.
watching it right there. Yeah, we were almost going to do it, but we're like, well, too soon. Yeah.
Complete
Okay.
douchebag.
Yep. Well, no one's ever said Shaw is a great stand-up human being.
No, but
It's
Yeah, he doesn't have the rap of beat. Yeah. Yeah. But
just
that's
a dickhead.
yeah, that's good to know about him anyways.
Yeah. Anyway.
breaking news.
I'm glad he's on
Good
mine.
work. Yeah.
Is he on your fantasy team? I'm glad he's on mine.
No, he ain't on mine.
Isn't he?
No, I don't have anybody that
I thought
gives
you
me.
got, you got Sod. That was
Yeah, Sod,
Yeah,
Shaw,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. That's what I was thinking.
You want
you made
Sod?
that mistake.
No, I don't want Sod. Is it? I don't want Sod. Why the hell would I want him on Columbus? Jesus, they're a mess.
Anyways,
Don't
what else?
port
You got
there.
anything else? No. So yeah, we had a person on Twitter write into us and wanted to nominate the Flyers fans as douchebags as well for them throwing the Ed Schneider memorial wristbands on the ice. Yeah,
We all definitely agree with that.
yeah, we have no arguments with that. Pick up your
I
pen.
dropped my pen.
I'd like
See
to
how proud
nominate.
he'll be wearing that shirt.
I
next
got
week?
it here. I got it.
I'd like to nominate Lee McLeod as
I hope
douchebag of the
Minnesota
week.
comes back.
Oh, I don't. It's screwing my bracket so bad. But
Okay. Anyways, yeah, the girl who nominated them. Yeah, we talk about them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
they're that's Philly fans though for you.
No offense, Ferg.
No, yeah,
You don't listen
there.
there.
They threw snowballs at Santa for Christ's sakes. Like,
Yeah.
come on, like what would you expect anything less of them?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. Quick MMA stuff about this Connor. Oh, did we have a
Not
poll?
quite. Yeah, we
Oh.
still have the episode 11 Douchebag of the Week poll.
Oh shit.
We had the minor league fighter, LA Dodgers manager, Toronto Maple Leafs, and ESPN fantasy leagues, or people that run it.
Yeah.
The Toronto Maple Leafs ran away with it this week. 18
Shocking.
votes, 44%
Yeah,
of the votes.
just a
Throw them on everywhere.
You know
Just
what,
a vote against
as a
them.
Leafs fan, I will totally agree with you on the Kadri thing. Why
But
they
this was-
re-signed
This
him?
was about the
This
coaching
was,
decisions
Oh,
on
Babcock.
losing. Yeah.
Hey, he got rid of two losers, Phaneuf and fucking Kessel. That's
Hey,
all I
don't
care.
worry.
The Kessel thing, yeah. The Kessel thing, yeah, that's good on them for the
ESPN just pulled ahead of the Dodgers.
I think that would have
23%.
been the same amount of votes. Just
Yeah, I
it
don't know
would
how
have
that
been.
works.
I don't think I voted, so ESPN
Neither did I.
wins.
The Dodgers
No,
manager,
yeah, good.
Well, me
22% and
neither.
11% for minor league fighter. Now
Oh,
we
yeah.
can move on to MMA.
Okay, quick MMA. Like we said, Conor McGregor went out and announced on Twitter today, caused the social media stir. Number one trending thing on social media was Conor McGregor announcing his retirement. I was watching Tim and Sid today. They think it's just a money grab to try to maybe get more money out of Dana White for UFC 200, but Dana White went out and trumped that and said Conor McGregor is not fighting in 200. So
His exact tweet said, "I've decided to retire young. Thanks for the cheese. Catch yous later."
by the way, check out my front neck tattoo.
Yeah, and my douchey attitude.
He has
Is
come
he a
out-
douchebag or no? No, we picked him.
He
Oh,
has
there's
come
more
out
times.
ahead of time,
I know.
like before he was big in the UFC, and said, "I'm only here for the money. Like, I've had a friend be injured for life because of this, and I just want to make some money and get out." So I guess if that's what he's doing,
Made his money.
good on him. But
Mhm.
it seems strange to leave the biggest.
How many retweets did that have?
140,000. We're close.
Yeah, well,
We get excited when we get 2 retweets.
people follow him though. They're gonna
Yeah.
retweet it just
Well,
to be
exactly.
fucking for the fun of it.
Well, because it's huge news,
Yes.
though. Like,
I mean,
I'm not
it
saying
is
every
for
one of his
UFC
tweets
fans,
gets it.
but
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Yeah. We're not big on UFC.
No,
on the show.
UFC's
We're-
fucking gay. Like I told you that text, if I want to see two guys wrestle and hug each other and leg lock each other, I'll come to the Apache plant and watch you more work together some night.
Yeah,
I don't.
we wrestle.
Cuddling.
It's cuddling.
Sure.
There's not a
whatever.
whole lot of movement.
I mean, straight up fighting. That's why.
After the first 5
I think
minutes.
please watch the new Rocky movie, Creed.
Is
Is that where that line came right out?
Oh, boom.
I want to watch two guys wrestle.
I like the UFC. I don't know.
I did for a
I still
while,
do.
but it's too much
old
crap.
school.
If I want to watch, like I like boxing. I'm
Boxing's
Boxing's
good too.
dead.
I'm
Boxing's
I know
dead.
it's dead, but I'm depressed
I like
it's
watching
dead.
boxing
I like
too.
watching guys stand up and fucking swing punch
How
each
often
other.
do they actually stand there and punch each other though? There's one guy usually running away.
Or
and one guy
blocking.
hugging.
Or blocking, I get you, but it's a lot. I mean, UFC's got some good fights too. Like some guys
Yeah.
will stand up and kick and shit.
You got
And
maybe 10% of the fights in the UFC that are super exciting. You got 10% of the fights in boxing that are exciting.
I know. Well,
And
if boxing's
I
dying,
spent
and that's
$100
why
and whatever
UFC is.
dollars on that Floyd Mayweather fight, and it was one of
Oh, it's
the
terrible,
worst
yeah.
money.
All Mayweather ever does is run around and dodge punches.
Yeah. But it's UFC's. I don't know. It's gone downhill. It seems like it's too much of that crap now. Like I don't want to watch a guy hold the guy for 2 minutes, and you know. I mean, I know it's part of the sport, right? You're supposed to grapple and do that kind of thing. But I don't know. It's
Yeah, it's not
boring.
for everybody.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it for a while. Don't get me wrong. I was into it big, but now I haven't
It
watched a
was-
fight for
It was
a
less
year now.
jiu-jitsu then than there is now.
Yeah.
Like guys are a lot better all around, so there's
Right.
a lot more ground game where it's not that exciting.
Right.
I'll
yeah,
still watch
yeah.
a big fight type thing, but I'm not going out and spend. I'll go to a buddy's house and watch it or whatever. I'm not going to go out and spend money on
Yeah,
paper.
like when the bar used to put it on,
Yeah.
I go down and watch and have supper and
Yeah.
watch the fights. But now I'm not paying that to
Yeah.
watch it at my house. There's no way, not a
What do you think,
chance.
Chris?
Not a big UFC fan
No.
since GSP
GSP.
left.
Hopefully he comes
Yeah.
back.
If
Well,
he comes
there's
back,
rumors it's
yeah,
him versus Diaz. I've heard rumblings of it.
That'd be
If
amazing.
McGregor
I would
steps out-
tune in for that.
Yeah.
He's been gone for a while now. He
Yeah.
should be. in
I like
shape.
Diaz though. He's just an asshole.
No, it's, yeah.
But he doesn't pretend not to be.
But I like GSP.
I like GSP
Yeah.
too.
Other than he's Eastern Canadian.
Yeah, we don't like those.
Yeah,
two
but he
goals.
didn't vote Trudeau.
He probably did.
Okay, sorry, you brought that
People
up.
with lots of money don't
Yeah.
want to vote in Trudeau.
That's right. Good call. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't vote for Trudeau GSP, good for you.
Yeah, you can call our show if you didn't vote for him. Talk to us.
We'll let you
Explain.
call in.
Yeah, we'll allow you.
We'll
to.
definitely take
If
that
you
vote.
want to.
If
I
you
mean,
really do, yeah. I mean, you might not want to.
You might have to be on hold a little while.
Yeah, we're busy.
Yeah,
We get
yeah,
lots of
we're
calls.
busy people here. We can't just take calls.
Okay, so MLB, what are we
Yeah, they can
doing?
refill their
All right.
drinks.
Yeah. How about it?
So we want to
It's
get
a very
into
important drink.
just a quick little MLB thing. If you watched episode 10 when we were all dolled up in our ties and stuff,
Yeah, I had a tie going with the shirt.
wow, would you even look more douchey?
I know, right?
Anyways, we all made kind of predictions. We're 2.5 weeks into the season so far. I want to kind of go through and see how our predictions are holding up. So we went Warren with the AL West. You picked Houston,
Kicking ass.
currently in last place.
Ooh, brutal.
They're just building up.
Brutal.
Building up.
They're
Jesus.
5-9.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. Jordan, you picked Texas. They are currently in first place.
Nowhere to go but down.
No, they really don't either. Yeah. They're a
And Lee, you picked Seattle.
Yeah.
And did they win tonight, Lee?
I think they lost a squeaker to Cleveland, but they're still in second, I believe.
Third.
So they're hanging around third. That's all right.
Third place.
We got the King going tomorrow, so it's all good.
All right, Chris, do you have any?
In the West,
Yeah.
I take Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
All right. That's because we're related.
Blood,
Okay,
blood thinks the same.
that's right.
That's right. Great minds
Di-
think alike.
You know that tomato sandwich story I told on
So do
episode
West
1?
agree.
Yeah.
Chris knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Same grandpa.
I was
You betcha.
blacked out, but I remember that one.
I do not remember that one.
No.
Hey man, Blue Jays games, tomato sandwiches, and oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Central Division, we all had KC.
And the White
That's
Sox.
what- yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but and they're in a close second right now.
yeah, but there was a first or second for me. I wasn't sure.
Well,
So
actually-
make a note.
Your pick
Make a note.
had Kansas City, White Sox in your second place.
White Sox winning the first wild card spot too. So if
Yeah.
the White Sox
no.
win the division, then
No,
I get the
no,
prop
wrong,
for that.
wrong.
What? Yeah, I did.
Your wild card call, we're going to get into that, but your wild card call was Texas and Boston.
I gotta watch the show again. I don't.
I watched, I
I'm gonna have
definitely
to watch
watched
it
it.
too. I think you're lying.
Okay.
Okay.
So
fair
I'll
enough.
so Lee's White
For-
Sox call is in second. I had Cleveland in second there, and
I had it for my
they're
wild card,
currently
so.
in fourth. Yeah, you had them as your wild card, Warren. Okay, AL East, we all had the Blue Jays. What are we laughing at?
I'm not laughing because
We're
if
chuckling.
you're gonna ask me, I'm gonna tell you exactly the same thing.
We're
Jays.
chuckling.
Jays
Give
are
him a give him a bit.
We're just
I don't
one
know.
over 500.
the one game over 500. They're in second place right now, playing against the first place team, who
Is overachieving.
overachieving.
Sorry, I chimed
Their
in.
pitching, their bats are dangerous, but their rotation is junk.
Kind of like
Dude.
our bullpen.
No, our bullpen's good.
Yeah,
I'd really love to get rid of Cecil.
No. Nope.
not a big Cecil guy. Need a lefty. I'm kind of.
You take Loop over fucking Cecil?
No, I wouldn't take any of our lefties in our
No.
bullpen other than the fucking.
Did you watch Cecil last year in the last half of the season? The guy was the most dominant,
Yes.
dominant reliever
Okay,
in
yeah,
fucking
good,
baseball.
good little flash in the pan.
Oh, he
yeah.
was an all-star the
What
year
about
before.
Cern as a closer?
No, as soon as the closer.
I like Osuna
Yeah,
there,
but-
too.
You got out as soon as
Yeah.
Storin hasn't done anything yet to prove to me that he would deserve to be the closer. His slider's hanging.
Stored in the 8th, Osuna in the 9th.
Yeah.
Cecil, if a lefty, if he.
No,
yeah, I don't
Cecil's 7th. He went up against righties today.
know.
Pitched
Yeah.
good and then got a couple hits.
He's
I don't know. coming around.
He's flaky.
He's
hit
almost
or
like
miss.
a Dickie. Shut up, Lee. He's almost like a Dickie. Start slow, finish strong.
Exactly. He
does, but he frustrates me at the beginning of the year. Dickie, I can deal with. The guy's throwing knuckleballs for 100 freaking years, and if you ask Tim Wakefield, any of those other guys, the first beginning of the months of baseball, it's hard to throw a knuckleball.
yeah.
And then
Well,
also,
look at Dickey's stats in the second half of the year. Every year.
Totally different story.
If you watched tonight's game, Jays went to the bullpen in the 8th inning. Went to Cecil. He got the first 2 guys out. Then they allowed 2 runners on. Went to Osuna. Got the next 4 guys out. So bullpen, I think, is doing good.
That's true. That's save. Was that yesterday?
Storm got the save yesterday
Storm got the
again.
save yesterday.
Struck out Poppy with
Yeah.
a high strike.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm missing something. Yeah.
It was definitely a strike. Computer
Yeah.
said it was a strike. Strike call.
Hey,
So our wild cards, Lee had Texas and Boston.
I don't know if I had Boston. I didn't look back. I think I had somebody else.
I watched the
Are
show
you sure?
before you showed
Why would
up.
I have Boston? I had them finishing. Okay, maybe I did.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I did.
Jordan
Pretty sure you
Okay.
had
maybe it is,
Houston
fair
and
enough.
Boston.
I think I had Chicago in there, but sure.
in Houston?
I had Houston and Boston. And
Oh,
Warren
that's a tough
had
one.
Boston and the Indians. So we've all kind of run a consensus on Boston.
Don't know why, but
Boston's bullpen.
they can hit. They're
They
good.
can hit.
They're
Their
good
bullpen looks good. You
Yeah,
know,
starting pitching.
Kimbrel in the back
Yeah,
end.
yeah, okay. I see why you thought that now. Yeah.
And
It was a good series against the Jays.
Yes.
split. Saved me $20.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
CH,
20
$20 is a lot of money.
Hey.
you know.
I'm cheap.
It's more than nothing.
Look at my house. It's garbage.
It's true.
Yes.
Well, you did all the work yourself, so.
Yeah.
What
This
is-
backdrop is pretty much the house. You guys can see everything.
The bathroom was pretty sweet though. Alright, a little local sports for you guys that tune in from Weyburn. SO Cup's going on as we talked about. It started on Sunday. Our local team, the Weyburn Southern Range Goldwings, are 0-3 and ineligible for the medal round
Tough
now.
time. Yeah.
Tough go. It happened
Some good teams there.
earlier in the
Yeah.
tournament. Weyburn lost their leading scorer throughout the regular season, Bailey Barassa, with a broken wrist. She saw a surgeon today. Thanks to my Weyburn Goldwings insider for letting me know. Yeah, that's tough for the girls. Hopefully they got 2 games left. Hopefully they can finish strong. Get 2 wins and call it a success.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
So they're 0-3 officially done?
They're
Or
officially
They're
eliminated.
out of the final.
2
if
round
they
robin
win
left.
2 games, they're
Yeah.
still okay.
It's all about pride now.
2 and 3 doesn't cut it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow night, me and Asher are gonna go to the games. I don't know if anybody else on the show is gonna join us
Should be text.
Yeah, we'll see what's happening.
Lee won't be there.
What's tomorrow? Thursday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday? No. Can't make tomorrow night.
What, it's Thursday? Did you make it then?
Want a free ticket?
Sure.
Tomorrow's bowling.
Exactly.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got fucking bowling.
I'm not good at
Playoffs.
football.
Oh
You're
shit.
coming to a Goldwing game with me and my
Actually,
son.
Well, if Tasha's gone, I've got to stay home and watch Doug.
That's a poor.
That's the thing, man. I got freaking tickets there.
Yeah.
You have to
Alright.
show up.
mean.
Thanks for tuning in.
I got a gopher at
Wow.
home that I watch sometimes, but I'd still go to the SO Cup if I had a ticket, but I can't get one. It's
Because you have
sold. It's sold out. We can't get there. It really is. The tickets went hot.
Game 1 was sold out.
Yeah, I
for
know.
Goldwings.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
That was awesome. Good job,
Yeah,
Weyburn.
good job, Weaver, I guess, on that. Yeah. Good
All right.
job.
Alright,
Everyone?
that's it. Episode 12, folks. It's
Thank
a
you.
wrap.
In the books.
Boom. I thought it was good.
Thanks for coming, Chris.
Good job, Chris.
Yep. Thanks, Chris.